Are you
60 seconds.
Hey, Helen. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hi, Guy. No, you know what? We're not doing sports today.
Well, Gordy said
I'm sorry that Gordy told you that. I'm going to fire him right now. Schmitty?
Yeah.
Hello, how you doing? Nice to have you here. How many people are playing the game today?
Caveman, one is...
Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh, well, let's have your name. Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. Okay, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Barnaby Jones. And you know something? I don't think I watched that show once in my whole life.
Can we get Clark a diet soda?
Please,
Yeah, I'm
now,
doing what you feel like doing.
please.
20 seconds.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10 seconds.
Okay, look alive. Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, and go to black.
5,
And that's confidence you
And
can count on.
stand by.
New cloaca. Because there's a reason they named it after a sewer.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, all right, how you doing? The game of solitaire, I gotcha. Hey, I'm here alone too, so let's get it on. How about it? We need a category.
Let's have some fun. Here comes question 1.
The category. Very old and turning to the bottle. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, time to peel your eyes. Look at this picture and tell me what would be the best name for this structure. Leaning Tower of Pisa, Leaning Tower of Lisa Lisa, Preening Tower of Pisa, or Leaning Tower of Mother Teresa. The Weaning Tower of Pisa. Good job. Keep getting them right and you'll be the wiener. Okay, pick a category.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
The category is, what the hell are you doing with those calipers? This one's gonna be $3,000. Alright, my favorite. It's a question about genitals. Not that it matters or anything, but which of these primates has the biggest testicles? Humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, or gibbons? Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Chimpanzee males all mate with a female in estrus. In an effort to outshoot the competition, they have developed enormous testicles. And they look really silly in Speedos. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Put on your pants for the naked dance.
3.
Okay, coming up, this category is, if a man eats beans on the prairie, does anyone here? $2,000 riding on this one. Imagine the Lone Ranger and Tonto are enjoying another hearty meal of baked beans around the campfire when suddenly the beans start having an unpleasant effect on Tonto's gastrointestinal tract. Based on the meaning of each tribe's name, which of these expressions could Tonto most accurately use to warn the Lone Ranger? I cut the Navajo, I broke Chinook, I've got a bad case of the Mohawk, or I just passed Puebla. And over here we have the right answer. A Chinook is a warm, dry wind. I understand Tonto started using Rogaine. His hair was starting to look Apache. Take your pick. What do you say?
Shaking up the floor. Shaking up the floor.
This one's gonna be when you wish upon a moving combine. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Imagine that Jiminy Cricket loses his ability to chirp in a sad and grisly wishing accident. If he wants to imitate his old method of chirping, what instrument would best suit his needs? Oboe, bass drum, trombone. Crickets chirp by rubbing a serrated wing against an opposing wing, so Jiminy is going to want to choose a washboard. No more flying for him, but he could teach Geppetto the accordion and make a kick-ass Zydeco band. Come on, we need a category.
Number 5.
Category: Greenpeace and the real world. 2 G's for a right answer. The fad of the day on MTV's The Real World is forming a violent environmental activist group. If the unoriginal young real world hipsters want to form an activist group with a name that's as close as possible to Greenpeace, what name should they choose? Teal Peace, Indigo Peace, Cerise Peace, or Ochre Peace? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Teal is a greenish-blue color. Dude, now that we've got our cool original new group, let's be really edge and get tattoos, then listen to a band that's really alternative, like R.E.M. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Oh, this is really big.
This thing is huge!
And this questions category is, I've got a really big date. Okay, the right answer nets you 1,000 bucks. Who might have placed the following personal ad? Large green female in search of mate, French gal, now living in New York City looking for love. Let me light the way, enjoy spending time on islands, especially likes poor the Statue of Liberty. She's large, she's green, and she was given to the U.S. by the French. Unfortunately, the last guy she kissed had to have his jaw surgically reattached. Okay, pick a category. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one major league point-racking question, the dis or dat. Here's a category for this dis or dat. 2 left feet and a fake mustache. Hey, alright, I'm gonna read off 7. Oh, okay, you already know what you're doing. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Here we go. Mambo, March Brother or Dance. Chico. Harpo. Limbo. Zeppo. Como. Last one. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. There's a little sugar for you. Let's move on. How about it? We need a category.
Here's why we hate number 8.
And this category is Spin, Jenny, Spin. Get this right, get $2,000. Forrest Gump definitely held a torch for his childhood sweetheart, Jenny. If Forrest were in love with the spinning Jenny instead, what would he be wooing? The spinning Jenny was a device in the 1700s that helped in the spinning of cotton. Suffice it to say, Forrest will have sex with anything that moves. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
And we call this one The Folks on Mongol Mountain. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Check this out. If the Waltons had originally been cast with Kubla Khan playing John Boy, what role should Genghis Khan have played? Brother Jim Bob Walton, Father John Walton, Grandpa Zeb Walton, or Grandma... Genghis Khan was Kubla Khan's grandfather. And I'm sure they did all those grandfather and grandson things Zeb and John Boy did. You know, visiting the zoo, going fishing, playing catch with the head of a Turk in the yard. Take your pick. What do you say? Category, let's do it. TV families you wish were yours. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, help me out here. When you know the answer, buzz in and type the answer. I'm trying to remember. What's the name of that TV show? You know, it starred the guy who was the voice of Charlie. And the woman whose sister writes all those rules. Okay, let's see. Type in your answer and here... If you want backstabbing, money grabbing, and Joan Collins, you gotta go with Dynasty. Wow, I bet Heather Locklear's so glad she moved on to better shows. Halfway there, 10 more questions coming at ya in round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. Come on, we need a category. The category is a report card full of A-teams. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Hooray! It's your college graduation! If the BA on your diploma stands for the same thing as the BA and BA Baracus from the A-team, and what did you earn your degree? Big arms, bad attitude. BA stands for bad attitude. Guess you shouldn't have referred to all your professors as fool. Okay, pick a category. All right, next up. Someone's a miss here. 2,000 bucks for right answer. Okay, for this one, I'm not going to read the possible answers. You'll have to read them to yourself. Got it? Here we go. How would Mississippi's happily married mother write her name? And I think I'll just take this question out of the way so you don't cheat. Mississippi? No, man, Mississippi's not, like, tied down to any of that corporate Republican holy matrimony crap. How could you miss this, Mississippi? Mississippi. Her marriage worked out a lot better than Missouri's. All right, go ahead and pick one.
Take the elevator ride to 13.
This category is You're So Romantic. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, when you're ready to fill in the blank, hit your buzzer. Let's say you're trying to impress your girlfriend with your knowledge of Latin. You're running out of cool Latin phrases with which to impress her, so you throw in something you saw on the back of a dollar bill. E pluribus blank. Okay, unum, as in e pluribus unum, which means from many, one. Not too romantic, but at least you didn't say weeny weedy weeky. How about it? We need a category.
And the number in your dreams, 14.
Okay, coming up, this category is, hey, speak up. 2,000 bucks riding on this one. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. The cat's got your tongue. No, he's really got your tongue. Which part can he scratch up with his claws without doing damage to your taste buds? The top, the underside, the sides, or none? Your answer is none? Your reward is none. Too bad you didn't choose this. You don't have taste buds on the underside of your tongue. And just how did your cat get your tongue in the first place? This is why you should let him bathe himself. Take your pick. What do you say?
I want your 15.
The category. Jeffy's channeling me. And this one's worth $4,000. If you read the strip, you know that the dead grandfather in the family circus shows up to silently help out every now and then. If the kids wanted to talk to Grandpa and decided to use the method for questioning the dead that Odysseus uses in the Odyssey, what would they do? Have Billy draw the strip for the day, fill Barfy's bowl with blood, slaughter PJ and Rita's intestines, or put Dolly in an opium trance. The dead in the Odyssey were thirsty folks, so Grandpa might come floating if the kid sat out a bowl full of blood. When Gramps materializes to lap up that little tasty treat, they can ask him why their heads are shaped like that. Come on, we need it.
Question 16.
And this questions category is been around the cell block. We're talking $6,000 for this one. All right, here we go. Which of the following things might you overhear in a conversation between an amoeba, a paramecium, and a euglena at a small organism orgy? We're all single-celled, let's party. My flagellum is larger than yours. Ooh, touch me there, that feels good. Or don't worry, I can't reproduce. Now the correct answer is the amoeba, paramecium, and euglena are all single-celled organisms. And they're not ashamed of their Golgi bodies either. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, chest sits grime floor.
It's time for
Ticklish Pasco.
The category for this gibberish question is pompous South American animals. Opening value is 10 grand. Now, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm gonna be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, eyes straight forward and tell me, with what song title does this rhyme? Cocky llama may cuss. First hint, it's an 80s song. It's a song about a famous composer. Take it away. Type in... Gee, I know someone who's spinning in his grave. Alright, go ahead and pick one. This one's gonna be... sounds kinda like Howard Hughes. 2 G's for a right answer. You know, I feel naughty. Let's read some old psychiatrist notes. Subject's remarkable financial ability is undermined by a deep need to control others. Shows no remorse regarding his attempted black market adoption. Who's the patient? The Pied Piper, Prince Charming, Alibaba, Rumpelstiltskin is his name. And it's a bitch trying to bill him for your psychiatry session until you find that out. Take your pick. What do you say?
Question 19.
Category: literature for boneheads. $4,000 behind this one. Okay, suppose you ask someone in lit class for help, and they're even dumber than you. What famous work is your classmate summarizing? So, this old guy has 3 daughters, right? And 2 are total jerks, and one's kind of cool, but he doesn't like her. There's some okay fights, and, a guy gets his eye... It's King Lear! I think the moral is be nice to your parents or something. How about it? We need a category.
Superstar. Your special. 20.
The category is... history lesson in a white wine sauce. Looks like a toughie, 6 grand. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Martha Stewart and Julia Child get together and reenact the Battle of the Five Forks. What war are they remembering? World War II, the Korean War. As we say in Russia, niet. Too bad you didn't pick this. The Battle of the Five Forks was one of the last major battles of the Civil War. But it's all good and patriotic until Martha loses an eye. Okay, pick a cat. Time. Oh, you already know the way this works. Alright, make sure your match fits this clue. You think your boss sucks? I'm not gonna touch that one. Here we go.
final score.
That's the game! Man, your score is through the roof, and you better patch that up before anyone notices, because I've already noticed that.
You don't know Jack!
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercials, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Congratulations, you're on the high scoreboard. Of course, there was an open slot. It's kind of like you walked into the high scoreboard, but that's being petty. Anyway, when you're done gloating, why don't you tell me if you want to play again?